All right.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Sorry guys, I feel like my head is cut off. I have to adjust my video for everyone. And by the way, just bear with me, because if I'm looking at your faces, it looks like I'm looking down. So I'm not looking down. But if I look here, I'm looking at you, and you know, we've got a new camera we're playing around with, so it's kind of weird right now. So just bear with me. And Trish, you're gonna help admit everybody in. It'll be fantastic. Yes. I hope you and your team are on. I'm gonna go over the 4 things our Colombians are doing right now, because that's the thing everybody's asking, right? Like, what are they doing that I'm not doing, or what are they doing? There's so much fire over there. There's so much excitement or success. There's so much happening. And I'm going to tell you 4 things. I did a call with the Rubies and Above in Europe, and they asked the exact same question, and I gave them the exact same answer. I just don't think I've given it to you guys. So I'm going to give it to you today. I hope you have a notepad and a pen, and I hope your team is on this call. And I know some people go, well, we got the recording. There's nothing like live. There's nothing like live, I promise you. But if you're watching this recording, it's better that you're watching the recording than not watching it at all. So Trish, how do I sound? We've been playing with microphones and everything. Matt, it's good. I saw thumbs up.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I can hear you well, so that's good.
Fantastic. You can hear me well. Is it clear? Do I sound?
Yep, it's clear.
Great. So listen, let's talk. I want to go through these 4 things. If I were you, I'd be looking at the list, or looking at who's on here, or looking at pictures and go, is my right team on here? Is my left team on here? That's what I would be thinking right now. Is my right team on this Zoom? Is my left team on this Zoom? And if not, I would be texting going, hey, you better get on here. Like that's what I would be doing, just so you all know. So we're going to get started here in just a moment. I want to say welcome everybody. It's good to be back in the United States. I loved my 9 days in Colombia. I missed my wife and my daughters. I missed a lot of y'all. I can't wait for us to meet soon. I know we got a chance to see each other at Elevate. I mean, I didn't get a chance to see everybody. I mean, actually, I did get a chance to see everybody. But I didn't get a chance to connect with everybody. So it's kind of weird. Like I saw the crowd, but I didn't get a chance to see like every single one of you. And if we missed each other, I apologize. And I wish that all of us could have had a little bit more time together. You know, the one thing I know is that, you know, a lot of times people are building their business and you know, these weekly calls, which, oh, by the way, hold on a second. Hold on. Forgive me. It's a personal of mine that I forgot to text. And so I'm texting my friend right now going, like, I gotta figure out how to find that emoji that does this. So we all do it. It's been a crazy day back, or crazy. I just got back last night. Hold on, teamsynergytraining.com. There we go. All right, just send it. Good, boom. So for those of y'all that are on, I'm going to run through these 4 key things. And I'm going to tell you this, like before I even start, I'll make you a promise. These 4 things that the Colombians are doing are the same 4 things that everyone that has become successful has done. And they have done it over and over again. So it's not like you're going to hear things that you haven't heard before, but I'm going to explain each one of them. And maybe something different will click for you today. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe you'll go, I've heard this before. what I want you guys to know is that when it comes to information and training, you know, I used to hear something like, when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. And I never understood that, because I used to think, well, I'm always ready and I'm a student, and I don't understand what that means. And I would say things like that. And the fact of it is that when you are ready to receive the information, now you may have been ready, but you weren't ready. And that sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. Now, the other thing is that sometimes you hear information, but you don't fully process it. Everybody has a number. And I have taught this before in the past, and I don't know what your number is. What do I mean by a number? Sometimes you need to hear something once and you process it, you do it, you apply it, you get results. Sometimes people need to hear the information twice before they fully process it. Sometimes 3 times, sometimes 4, sometimes 5. I don't know what your number is. I wish that there was like something right here on your forehead that said your number. Like, wouldn't that be cool in relationships? Like, could you imagine if you could be in a relationship with somebody and you knew that their number was 7? Then you'd go, well, I love you. I love you. Listen, I love you. Okay, look, I love you. All right, listen, I love you. I love you. Hey, I love you. Oh my God, he loves me. Okay, now what happens is that, and it sounds funny, but it's so true. For me, it was one of the things that I went to school for, and over the years I've learned, because I've studied how the brain processes information, and that's something that's so important to me, because that allows us to be better communicators, right? Because in order to have success, and I hope you guys write this down. Again, I've said it before in the past, but maybe it will sink in today. But please write this down. The quality of my life is in direct proportion with my ability to communicate with another human being. The quality of my life is in direct proportion with my ability to communicate with another human being. Right? So people go, I know what that means. Some people go, what does that mean? Some people go, oh, it makes sense. And some of y'all wrote it down again, and some of you haven't written it down. And the reason why I apply this information so well is because every time I heard it, even if I understood it, I would write it down again. It's you know, there's a training coming up in a couple months called boot camp, and it's a military themed training. Now, I've never been in the military. My brother has, my closest friends have. I'm so grateful for everyone that has served. I have the lifestyle I have today because those of y'all or your friends or your family that have served our country. And I want you to understand something, that in the military, they do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again for it to become an unconscious habit. Because when it's time for you to use those skills, you don't have time to think and do. You only have milliseconds to do. And this I've learned from the people that have read, whether they've been an Army Ranger, a Navy SEAL, one of the bad to the bone Marines. Like, I could go through all of the different branches that are useful for our country to go through what we go through and be protected. And so I just want y'all to know that I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of our military. I'm a big fan of us having freedom. But I want you to understand something. The quality of our life is in direct proportion with our ability to communicate with another human being. So I want to talk to you about these 4 things, because I haven't even touched them yet, right? So these 4 key things that I promise you can use for anything, let alone for Seacret, but you can use it for anything that you want to become successful in life with. And again, the minute I do number 1, some of you are going to shut off because you're going to go, I already knew that. Like, I knew that. Like I know that. And you're going to shut off because of that comment, because of the way that you're responding to what I'm teaching you. Others of you are going to listen to the number 1, but listen to all the details around it. And you're going to go, oh my God, I thought I was doing number 1, but I really wasn't. Like, I really wasn't. So let me start off, right? Because these 4 things I promise will really impact you. And I talked with some of our platinums and above earlier today, and I spent a little bit of time on this, but what are the Colombians doing that has created, like, how is it that a young lady signed up 105 people in a month, personal? And that was number 1. How did number 2 sign up 101? How did number 3 sign up 71? Right? Here's one. The guy that just went diamond, right? His name is Diego. Do you know how many personals he signed up? 35. Do you know how many his team did in less than a month? 1,000. 1,000 is what his team did. And all of them did these 4 things. Please do me a favor, everybody. Listen to all 4. Listen to the details of this. Don't let your ego or pride get in the way. Don't let your I already know it get into the way. Don't do that to yourself, because I'm going to deliver the message, whether you accept it, receive it, or not. I'm going to deliver it. And this is a training that I promise if you listen to over and over again, it will make an impact on your life. So number one thing that has the Colombians at the highest rate of success that they've ever had is that when it comes to this opportunity right now with the getaway, when it comes to this opportunity, they're more excited than they've ever been about anything in their life. So I know some of you are going to write down, get excited. Some of you are going to write down excitement. Some of you are going to write that down, but I want you to understand, it's not just get excited. So many of you have heard, oh, get excited, pay attention, never quit. It's not what it is. Listen to me. When I tell you that they're more excited than they've ever been, where they're at, I can't tell you that I've been there every day, but they've been there for a really good period of time. I can tell you that where they're at is where I was at years ago. So like my daughter was born June 11, 2009, my first daughter. And before she was born, my wife and I went through 3 miscarriages. And we never thought that we were going to have children. Like, we never thought it was going to happen for us. Like never. So when she got pregnant with my daughter and we heard the heartbeat for the first time, there was a level of excitement, gratitude. I was grateful to God, but I was going through different emotions. The day my daughter was born, June 11th, right? June 11th. I had a different energy level. I had a different excitement level in my life that I've never had, like I've never had. And later on that week, like we came back from the hospital, I made sure my wife and daughter were good, right? Made sure they were good. And my parents were there, her parents were there. I didn't leave her alone with a newborn, but so some of you guys are going to go, you did what? So a few days after we came out of the hospital, right? Like that following Sunday morning, when I came out of the hospital, I went to play basketball with my buddies, like we always play Sunday morning. Okay, don't worry, baby was good, mama was good, everybody was there, she was taken care of. I didn't like leave her alone, but I went to go play basketball. That day, I was at an energy level, like a different high in my life. I couldn't miss a shot. Like my friends were like, I don't want to guard him. Like I normally don't care to guard him, but today I don't want to guard him. Like somebody else, like he's not missing. Like it's almost like everything I threw up in the air was going in. It was the basket seemed bigger than it had ever seemed before. It was this energy level that was incredible. It was like a high, okay? That's where the Colombians are. They're at this level of excitement because this opportunity is life-changing for them. See, it's different for Americans because none of you are working 40 hours, 45 hours a week and making $300 a month income from 180 hours a month of work, right? 45 a week is 90 every 2 weeks. It's 180 hours a month. And their paycheck is $300. So their excitement level for this opportunity is different. It's different. Now, I don't know if you're going to want to get there, if you will get there, if you'll do it. If you don't, does it mean you won't be successful? No, I'm just telling you what they're doing, like what they're doing. Now, some of you are going to push yourself to that point. Some of you are not. Being at that excitement level is exhausting. It's exhausting. It's hard to do. It's hard to maintain. That doesn't mean that you're not excited. It doesn't mean I'm not excited about my opportunity. I'm more excited about Seacret than I have been about anything in my life, other than my family and daughters and God. And I don't mean that, but you know what I mean. Like opportunity wise, I've never been more excited about anything than I am about Seacret, like ever in my life. But I'm just telling you that they're at this different level. And I just want you to realize, like, for me, I'm more excited about being an agent than I was about being a vice president. And I was excited about being vice president, and I was excited about Seacret, but I feel like every day, every year, my belief, my confidence, my excitement, my everything has just gone to a different level. Like, it's an amazing feeling and situation. And I know what some of you are thinking, Muzafer, if I was making the money you were making, I'd be as excited as you. If I was making what you were making, if I was where you were at, then don't compare it to me. Compare it to these people that all of you were having more results than a few months ago, that have come out of nowhere. What did they do? 4 things. Number 1 is this level of excitement that nobody can touch right now. Watch some of the videos that we're posting on Facebook, me and Jesse, from the event. Look at their level of excitement. Look at where they're at. Like, it's unbelievable. It's different. It's different. It's number 1. It's this excitement level that is unmatched right now. So you have to, how do I do it, Muzafer? You have to dig down deep inside. So number 1, I'm telling you what it is. Number 2, I'm going to help you find it. I can't give it to you. There's no words I can tell you to snap it into you. It comes from you digging deep inside and asking yourself, what is it that you want? Some of you have multiple things that you're doing in your life, multiple businesses, multiple situations, multiple this, multiple that. I'm not here to knock any of you. I'm not. I'm here to tell you the truth today. I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was telling him these 4 things. And I said, you know, what's funny is I did, Jesse also posted another picture. He does a lot where his face is like here and everybody's behind. If you guys see him, like he's really good at selfies. I don't know how he does it so good, but where he does it, y'all know what I'm talking about? Like his face is right there. Y'all know what I mean. You've seen it. And he did one where I was in front of the room and there was 150 bronzes and above in that room. It was on Sunday. And I'm going through stuff and somebody asks me, he says, Muzafer, what do you think about the metaverse and crypto and all of this stuff? And we got into this conversation. And I said to everybody, I said, listen, the reason I'm so excited about Seacret and I'm 100% all in, and there's nothing else, is because all of us have 3 parts to our currency. I hope you write this down. You, as a human being, have a currency. You have a currency. And it's time, effort, energy. That's your currency. Your time, your effort, your energy. That's your currency as a human being. Where are you going to invest your currency? Now, I'm going to tell you something because I'm being recorded. I don't guarantee any incomes with Seacret. What I'm telling you right now and what incomes I may say It may be an income that you will never achieve. Whatever you put in is what you will get out. Seacret doesn't guarantee any incomes. I'm not disclosing a person or what they made. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I forgot in this disclosure? I'm not guaranteeing anything. I think I already said that. Okay, so let me just tell you this. Hopefully that's good. Everybody understand my income disclosure? Like, does that, like, okay, perfect. If somebody could write in the chat, yes, Muzafer, we understand your income disclosure, it'd be kind of cool because this is being recorded, and that I'm not guaranteeing anything. So what I want you to understand is that for me, where I am going to spend my currency is in going Crown Royale, because I'm going to tell you right now, being vice president of this company, I got to see people's paychecks. So whether you call it fair or unfair, whatever, it doesn't matter. I got to see Crown Royales that were making $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 US a month. Now, the way that my brain works is that if I'm going to invest my time, effort, energy somewhere, I might as well invest it in a place that I can go Crown Royale, that I know that there's an owner of a company that's going to keep this company around long term. Because I go Crown Royale, and let's say it's $400,000 a month because I saw somebody's paycheck. I'm not saying that my income will be there. I'm not saying yours will be there. I know mine will be more, but that's up to me. Like, that's me. Like, I'm not guaranteeing you. I'm just guaranteeing me. Hopefully that makes sense, right? I gotta cover my butt as much as possible. And so my brain goes, 400,000 a month is about 5 million a year. 10 years later, I got 50 million in the bank. I don't care what crypto, what metaverse, whatever, what I invest in. Like none of that stuff's putting 50 million in my bank account. I'm sorry. Yeah, I could try to win a lottery or do whatever, but here's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. There's a crypto coin called Luna that just went to zero. They went to zero. And there's a confirmation of 22 suicides because of it. 22. There might be more. There might be more. The fact is that I don't want to have to go through life like that. I got my wife and my 2 daughters, and I want to be there with my grandkids. And so what I want you guys to understand is that I look at the next few years of my life as so important. So there's an excitement level. So what I'm going to tell you guys is this, is that people go and tell me, Muzafer, I'm doing multiple things. I've always told people, I've never seen somebody win a race of horses, like a horse race, riding 2 horses. Because at some point you're going to have to get off one of them in order to give water to the other one. Oh my God, I never heard that one before. Right? Like, some people go, I'm doing a little bit here and I'm doing a little bit there and I've done this and I've done. Look, I'm not here to tell you what to do or what not to do. I'm here to tell you me. All I'll ever teach you on these trainings or in person or at boot camp or anywhere is me. What I do, what I've done, the challenges I've gone through, what I see. That's all I'll tell you. Excitement. It has to be this desire that's burning inside of you. If you want that high level of success, can you get it without it? Like, can you get it without it? Yes. But if you're asking, what are the Colombians doing and how do I do what they're doing? It's not what they're saying. It's how they're thinking, how they're feeling, how they're acting. What, Muzafer? It's how they're thinking, how they're feeling, how they're acting. And that starts with this level of excitement. You know, I look at Ben Bradshaw, and Ben is doing some things that most people don't do. Some of you guys are going, well, what is that? Every morning, this guy wakes up and he leaves his house to go to some coffee shop, something somewhere, to do his calls, to do his work, so he's not distracted. Even though he loves his daughters, he loves his wife, he loves seeing them, most people would find a space in their home. Like most people wouldn't drive to a Starbucks every day, a Panera Bread every day, like every day. And I'm not saying some of you aren't doing this. I'm just saying what I know he's doing, because I talked to him. And there's this different level of excitement. You know, I look at Trish and this young lady, as her and Rob have been like driving around America in this beautiful, I don't know if it's called an RV. I think it's called an RV, but it's like beautiful. You guys designed
RV, motorhome.
Motorhome. And they designed it. But you know what they do? Is they specifically find places to make sure that the internet is correct for them to do their business first. Like wherever they're going, like it's all dependent on internet. Like whereas they have the ability and they put money aside and they've raised 3 beautiful daughters that they could do, you know, life and be good, but there's so much desire and excitement that they do what most people won't do in order to have what most people dream about. Now, I'm telling you, I'm gonna come back to this. So number one is a higher level of excitement that comes from this burning desire. It's number one that the Colombians are doing. Number two, something that you've all heard, but I don't know where you're at. It's a level of belief. This level of belief in this opportunity in Seacret that's unmatched, unwavering, zero doubt, which is so hard to be at. I'm telling you, they did these 4 things so perfectly, it created ridiculous results. They didn't do one of the 3, 2 of the 3. I mean, excuse me. They didn't do one of the 4, 2 of the 4, 3 of the 4. They did all 4 of them at a high level, all 4. So number 2 is this level of belief. Like, what do I mean? When you got so much belief in what you have, there is no competition, there is no other. Like, and please take this the right way. If you have somebody else's shampoo in your house, you don't have the same belief as them because we have shampoo. If you have somebody else's protein in your home, you don't have the same belief as them. Their belief is that everything Seacret has is the best. It's everything. Even if they're marketing one thing, their belief is in everything. It's this belief that what they're marketing. So let me give you an idea. Their small package, which for us in the United States is $400, in Colombian pesos is 1,500,000 Colombian pesos. 1,500,000. That's how you say it in Spanish. Okay, 1,500,000. Why is their belief so high, Muzafer? Because the vacation in Cancun, for 2 people at an all-inclusive resort is 10 million pesos that they're giving to people for 1,500,000. They're going, oh my God, this is legitimately a Ferrari that's $300,000 that I get to sell for $50,000. It's legitimate. Like they really believe that that's what it is. Like this belief level is so crazy. It's why nobody's stopping them. it's like, it's literally, you know, we can do any example. And I do it with watches, I do it with different things, because I'm trying to get people to really understand their belief level. But you have to realize that if you're a Colombian making $300 a month, working 180 hours in the month, and there's a 10 million peso opportunity that you get for 1,500,000, they're taking it. They're taking it, guys. They're taking it. That's what I don't think people understand, is they're going, oh my gosh. And now we just launched a professional package in Colombia that gives them 3 trips. It's over 25 million pesos for 5 million pesos. They're losing their mind. Their belief is so high in the opportunity and the product and Seacret and the compensation plan. Stephanie, who was #1, in 2 months, she made over 100 million pesos, which is just over $25,000. In a country where the average makes $300 in a month. Do you understand where their belief level is? It's so high, it's crazy. Whereas with a lot of people here, you hear something negative and you doubt. You hear somebody say something and you doubt. You doubt the comp plan, you doubt the product, you doubt the trips, you doubt. It happens. We're human beings. It's so much work to have 0 doubt and 100% belief. But I told you that's what this training was. This training was to teach you what they're doing. It's not to scold you or make you feel bad for who you are or what you're doing. It's to tell you where they're at. You can continue to listen. You can hang up at any time. I still love you. I just want to let you know what I know. I want to let you know what I know. That's #2. It's this belief level. #3. #3 was during their season, which hasn't stopped. But I'm talking about the last 2 months. The last 2 months, their work ethic was ridiculous. It was unbalanced. Everybody asked me, Muzafer, how do you have a balanced life? They don't have one. They're unbalanced. There's 0 balance. Am I telling you to do that? No, I'm not. I'm telling you what they're doing. There's no balance. They're so lopsided on their work and driven to get everybody this opportunity. It's unreal. Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul, had more excitement about basketball than almost any NBA player I've ever seen. This excitement, this drive, this desire. Name a football player, right? Jay, you met Emmitt Smith. Look at Emmitt Smith. Look at Tom Brady. Look at Pete Sampras, Djokovic. Look at any golf player that when they were at their height of success, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, look at any of them. They were at this excitement level, #1. #2, they had this belief in their ability to play the game and learn the game and develop the game and be better at the game. They had this belief that was unmatched. #3, they had this unbalanced work ethic for periods of time. Kobe, when he was working out, he would do 4 practices a day. 4, where the average NBA player would do 1 or 2. He did 4 in a day, 4 of them. Because his mentality was, after 1 year, if people are doing 1 to 2 and I'm doing 4 a day, 1 year from now, they take days off. I don't take any days off. I'm going to be so far ahead. They won't even be able to catch me after 2 to 3 years. That was his mentality. I still listen today to interviews he did years ago. I don't know how to explain it to you, but I still listen to him. Why? It's powerful. It's powerful. This work ethic, these phone calls, these presentations. I think about Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. I think about Jeff Bezos. Any of these people that have created enormous success, you know what they did? They did one thing. And listen, Jeff Bezos did Amazon. Do you think Jeff has a portfolio of stocks, crypto? Yes, but do you think he had it when he was getting Amazon going? No, he had 100% focus, excitement, belief. His work ethic was unbalanced. Warren Buffett, their work ethic was unbalanced, but he was doing one thing. Now he's got multiple. Facebook, when that was being created, it was one thing that he was doing and doing only. One thing. Get great at this. If you've got people that are customers of yours for shampoo, but they're buying mascara from someone else, the belief ain't there. Guys, listen, you can take this right or wrong, like it, don't like it. It's not, I'm not here to please people. I'm here to educate you. I'm here to give you what I know. I'm here to tell you what I've learned. Number one is this desire that creates this excitement level that is unmatched. It doesn't mean you have to shout or scream or jump off the walls. No, people can hear it. People can hear it in your tone. They can see it in your eyes. How many times have you ever heard me say, do your eyes dance when you talk about Seacret? Do they dance? Do they dance? This belief level. If your belief level is where their belief level is at, you're not looking at other people's posts that have nothing to do with Seacret. You're not looking at other companies, other opportunities. You're not looking at anything else. If you're in a happy relationship, you're not looking at pictures of other people, wondering what it would be like to be with them. If you're in a happy relationship, my belief level is so high, I don't look at other posts. I have deleted people that have left Seacret. Well, Muzafer, you should still keep relationships. Do what you want. I do what I want. I don't need to look at other people's posts. They can look at mine because I have it. I have it. They can look at mine. It's up to them. But I'm not going to look at theirs. I'm not going to look at theirs. I'm going to block them. I don't look at other people's posts. Sorry, guys, I don't. You can look at mine because I'm going to tell you everything that I have that is right. That's it. Number 4. They don't give a darn about what people think. They don't care because they make $300 a month and now they have an opportunity that has 10 times their income. They don't care what somebody else thinks. They just don't care. We in America do. We in America go, what are they going to think of us? What? What if they say something? What if they look at me different? They don't care. In Colombia, they don't care. Kobe was interviewed, back to Kobe. He was interviewed and they asked him, if you could get a compliment from any NBA player, who would that be and what would you like it to say? He said, I don't care what they think. I don't need their compliment. I don't care what they think. And the person was like, oh, he wasn't trying to be mean, but he doesn't care. He's going to be the best him. Love him or hate him. It's your choice, not his. But he's going to give you the best Kobe on the floor that he can give you. Love it or hate it. I will give you the best Muzafer that I possibly can. Are there people that like me? God bless. Yes. Are there people that don't? God help them? Yes. But I can only give you my best. My best. That's it. And there has to come a point where you got to stop living your life through the eyes of other people. And you have to believe what you have is a gift and you give it to them. You give it to people and don't care what their response is. But when you have this high level of excitement, this desire, this glow, and I don't mean our glow line. I mean like a glow without the glow line, where people think you're wearing the glow line, but you just have a glow without it. This glow that people are going, what are they doing? This belief that's unpenetratable. This work ethic that's unbalanced, not forever, for a period of time, for a period of time. And this I don't give a darn about what other people think, say, or feel. I'm going to show you what I got. If you like it, great. If you don't, God bless. Next. Some will, some won't, so what? 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 Next. There's millions of people that need this opportunity. Somebody's going to go after it. If you are not registered for boot camp, that excitement level is not there. That belief is not there. I'm sorry. Take it for what it is. The truth. You have to be committed to your business or nobody else will be. If you have products in your home that Seacret carries, but it's not a secret product, your belief level is not there. But Muzafer, you don't understand. Guys, listen, you're not here to convince me. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Maybe you'll listen to me now, maybe you'll listen to me later, but you're not going to change my mind on what it takes to become successful doing this, because I've done it and I'm continuously doing it, and I can only teach you what I know. And some of you may get off this Zoom or get off this recording and say, yeah, I like Jesse better anyways. And that's okay. I love him too. I like Jefferson better. It's okay. I love him too. Oh, you know, Troy Brown is not as crazy as Muzafer. That's okay. He's chilling worldwide. That's my boy. I love him too. You know, how come Isaac gives me a hug and Muzafer just seems like, yeah, I love Isaac too. Listen, guys, I know I'm not going to please everybody. With me, what you see is all I can give you. I can't give you any more. I can't. I can only give you what I got. And I do it because I love y'all, regardless of what you may think. For those of y'all that know the colors, yes, I'm red, but my second color is yellow. My yellow drives my red. I do everything I can. I do everything I can to impact people. And the only way I know how is to keep it real, 100%, authentic, raw, real talk is what you're going to get from me. Because that's all I know how to do. I remember 3-4 months before Trish went diamond, I had to have a real conversation with her in my house at dinner. I love her. She's like a sister to me. But I had to tell her what I really felt, knowing that she could get upset and maybe go in a different direction, or she could receive it based on how I really feel. You know, I've had those conversations with many folk, many people. Some took it, some didn't. Listen, family, I hope you take it the right way. I really want all of y'all to walk across stage at boot camp, getting promoted. I want to celebrate you there. I want you to have people on your left team and your right team there. I want you to get rid of the distractions, because all it's doing is taking you in the wrong direction. I want you to block people on social media that you don't need to be looking at. Stop listening to other people's opinions. Stop it. Start believing in what you have. Believe you have it. Your belief will feed your excitement. Your excitement will feed your belief. And once those two things are fed, your work ethic will come out of nowhere. And once you've got excitement, belief, and work ethic, I promise you won't give a darn what people think. You won't. And if you do these 4 things, there'll be some jewelry that'll be attached to it in time. I can't guarantee it, because you can't guarantee me you'll consistently do those 4 things. What I can do is keep teaching you this information until the number that your brain needs is fulfilled. For some of you, you need to hear this 10 times. For some of you, it's 2. For some of you, it's 15. For some of you, it's 5. I don't know. But God, do I pray that you receive it sooner than later and put it into action. You want to know what the good news is? That Trish recorded this, because if it would have been me, I probably would have missed that one. I appreciate y'all. I really do. And I hope you have the best week of your life. And I want you to know that we have one focus, and that's for you to win, and that's for you to succeed. Go out and start with today. Make phone calls that you haven't made before. Make a list tonight of what you have to accomplish tomorrow. Go after this week like you haven't gone after any other week of your life. Do more. Do one more call, one more presentation than you normally would have done. Just one more. Register one more person for boot camp, if y'all could do that. I really want to see boot camp have 3,000 to 4,000 people there. I want us to frustrate the staff because we have so many people that we have to figure out how to fit them in the room. And we can do it as a group. And I've always said, don't just be in a great company, because you're in a great company, you're in a great team. Don't just be in a great company or in a great team. Be the reason why this team is great. Write that down. I will be the reason why Seacret is great. You be the reason. And we will be here to help you and support you. Thank you for listening tonight and spending time with me or listening to this recording. I love you. Have a great night, everyone. God bless.